for victims of chronic abuse is in the Netherlands. If you are autistic, you can get put down, which is what I want. I also want to know that it's going to be done right and that I'm not coming back. I don't have a friend or family member who cares about me because I'm different. Because you're ashamed because I'm different, not because I'm evil, not because I'm horrible, not because I'm rotten. Take a look at Shannon Alvarado. Doesn't care who she hurts. What she cares about is, well, her alcohol. Is there anything else she cares about? Maybe. Maybe she cares about her kids, just not as much as she cares about her alcohol. There's a lot of people who were rewarded for doing bad things. A lot of drug addicts, drug dealers, like, of course, Victor King was rewarded greatly for selling drugs and for stealing people's things. That's right. If you know who Victor King is, he's a social worker now. And a father, and he's still messing around with Jessica Reinhardt, who will never get off the drugs. Meanwhile, your idea of helping us is to send us to drug addicts for help. Or former drug addicts, or people who are just lazy, selfish pieces of crap. There's a lot of people that wanted to manipulate me by going, oh, well, my kids. After they stuck their nose in it, then they want to tell me they're afraid for their kids and people are threatening their kids, including the police. They intentionally misled me because they thought that those were things that would shut me up. No. I was beaten and raped often as a child. You tell me that children are being abused and their lives are being threatened? I'm going to fucking go public with it, you pieces of shit. Obviously, not one of you goddamn fucking whoreholes is ever going to lift a goddamn finger to actually help. You're going to waste fucking time. You're going to tell me how to think and how to feel. That shows complete and total disrespect for the victim. When you pawn the victim off on fucking junkies, what the fuck kind of a person are you? At least in the Netherlands, they understand that you're not going to stop hurting us. You are not going to allow us to be a part of your society. And then you are going to punish us because we're not part of your society. When we want to get away from you and your cruelty, then you want to throw labels at us like antisocial. You know what? We do have social needs. But you don't meet our social needs because you don't include us. We're not included in your society. And the only people who pretend to care are fucking alcoholics and fucking junkies. Pretend to care. So they take advantage of us when we go to them for help. We're told that the hospitals are supposed to help us and social workers are supposed to help us. Well, they fucking don't when we go in alone. Your horrible excuses for human beings. There isn't an American other than myself that I count as a good person. And I don't want to be here because you are not good to me. You say nice things. Unfortunately, those nice things that you say are fucking lies. You're sorry? Really? If you are, you would change your fucking behaviors. I'm sorry I was so good to people. I'm sorry that I was nice to people. I'm sorry that I actually helped people out. Women do not help people out the way that men do. Men are taught that we're grunt labor, and a woman's job is to tell us what to do, how to think and how to feel. Because women are supposedly better with emotions, like hell they are. Women punish us for showing any emotion whatsoever. No matter what emotion it is. I'm not just autistic, I'm also a male, and that's worse. Because you're going to blame me for everything anyway. You want me dead anyway. You say, kill all men, kill all men. I'm the man who takes the punishment when another man rapes you. I'm the man who takes the punishment when another man kills you. Who killed Christine Bouhit? What are the chances that it was George Helmstetter that killed her? Pretty fucking good. Meanwhile, he's one of my witnesses and she's one of my witnesses. She can't really say much because she's a fucking corpse. Thank goodness I recorded conversations with her. Euthanasia needs to be legal for those of us who are never going to be allowed an honest chance at life. No matter what, we are your go-to for blaming when you didn't get what you wanted. When you don't have enough money for rent, you'll promise us that you'll help us if we give you this and we give you that and we give you what you want. And then it's, oh, I have kids. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. I believe that every man in America should have the right to go to a suicide booth, press the magic button, and be rid of women for the rest of his life. However short it may be, after he presses that button and the helium fills the tank, you will never be taken advantage of by women again. They will have to wipe their own asses. When she makes stupid decisions and wants to date a Chad and he beats on her, she can leave. She can go homeless. She can deal with that shit. She can move her fucking self out of that place. She can scrounge for fucking pennies the way that a man does. She can sell all of her things to have enough money to move the way a man does. It's more dangerous for a woman? No, it's not. Every woman has the prerogative to manipulate people into harming you for her. She doesn't have to tell the truth. She just has to tell one of the 3 lies, and your life is fucking over. And unless you're allowed to fucking take this shit to fucking court and show the fucking truth, you will be harmed for the rest of your goddamn life. And it's even worse when you're autistic. Because people just assume that you chose for people to hurt you. Or they use the term mentally ill to pretend like you made it up. You fucking pieces of shit. Help me get to the Netherlands so that I can get my life over. Fuck all of you Christians telling me to give it to your fucking Jesus. You fucking cowardly, lazy fucking cunts. You showed your God is not real and that you're just a fucking mouth. I read the Bible, and it's pretty obvious that not one of you Christians understands the English language or has a reading comprehension above the second grade level. Every one of you groups wanting to pretend like you're more marginalized and you're being victimized more than everybody else. No, these are the groups that are victimizing the most people, bar none. Christians in this country, out of all religious peoples and non-religious peoples, this group harms more people than anyone else. We have more predators in the United States claiming to be Christian than any other religion. That's pretty significant. Women commit more assaults than men by a lot. They're also more likely to kill your children. They're more likely to beat on your children, and they're more likely to beat on you. The only categories that women lead as far as being abused is bullshit, because it's all based on what? Hatred of men, blaming men. While women lead when it comes to killing children, we focus on men. It's men's fault. While women lead in murdering their own children, it's always a man's fault, isn't it? All the pressures put on a woman. Do you stop to consider the pressures put on a man? No. There isn't a woman in this country who actually cares about men's rights. We've got 3 men's rights advocates here in the United States. One of them is Chloe Roma, and she's not in America, she's in Canada. Another is Sydney Watson. She started off her channel in Australia. Now she lives in Texas, the United States. But also, these women get massive quantities of money from men who want to hear them. And these aren't the ugly fat heifers that only get 200 views on their channel after 6 years. These are the good-looking women that you want to listen to because they're pretty. The best thing about Anna Moomin is that she was autistic and pretty and female. So you were more likely to listen to her than you would be to listen to me or Chelsea Worsing. Chelsea Worsing is nowhere near what you would consider physically attractive. She's not skinny. She's not equilateral. She doesn't have a straight smile. She's also not going to be heard the way that Anna Moomin was. But Chelsea Worsing made herself a channel on what it's like to be autistic. Most people wouldn't watch, men or women. See, it's been shown that women are more in tune with aesthetically pleasing than men are. Women are more likely to be attracted to physical things, physical objects. Women are more likely to make a decision on whether or not they're attracted to a man based entirely on looks. When we hear women tell us what a real man is, how about we tell you what a real woman is? Oh, you don't like that, do you? I am for euthanization of autistic peoples. We're better people than you are, all around. As a whole, society would greatly benefit from listening to autistic people. And there are many, many times in history that we've shown this. We've also shown that after you exploit us, you're going to blame it on us. You're going to misconstrue things intentionally. And you're going to take trauma reactions from long-term abuse and use them to pretend like we're violent monsters. I don't want to be anywhere near American women. Anywhere near any of them. I don't trust them. For good reason. Same reason I don't trust American men. For good reason. You say one thing, but you do another. You whine, but do nothing to change it. You want to complain on Facebook when things happen to you, and you have all sorts of resources that we don't have access to. And then you want to pretend like we have the same opportunities that you do. No, we absolutely don't, and you fucking know it. Help me get to the Netherlands. Help me to get there. You aren't going to help me put a stop to the abuse. You're never going to listen to my story. You're never going to share my side. You're never going to share my evidence. I'm just fucking entertainment to you pieces of shit. Go to hell.